All right, welcome back to Daytime Tri-Cities. Once again, we are live this morning here at CareerQuest TN. It is all about business, a great opportunity for students. And we've got a couple of guests joining us. We have Heath Gwynn from Sync Space, as well as Karen Ritchie from Success Dynamics. Two people working very hard to make sure today is a success for all of those students. And we're going to start over here. And you were telling me you've been doing the marketing part of this, and you've been doing this for a while. What's today like for you guys to be part of?
Yeah, thank you for having us. This is our fourth year with CareerQuest, and one of the things that we try to emphasize when we talk about marketing is how broad that actually is. And so we've got industry leaders from around the region that are in marketing in all different sectors here to just talk to the students about what it means to be in marketing, from the design side to the PR side, but also what it is to just market yourself and how to present yourself and what marketing means to you as an individual.
And getting that one-on-one time with the students and really seeing like when things click, you know, you can kind of tell by that body language. What's that like for you personally, kind of leading on that next generation?
It's an exact moment that happens when you see it in the eyes of the students, when they really start to connect with what it means and how much opportunity they have and how many options that they have in front of them. It's what makes this such an important day, because we get to see so many industries give back to the students, and once they start to understand what it means to be in these fields, and then also how much the local community supports their efforts, is really something special.
Man, I wish we had this when I was in high school, right? I mean, it is such an incredible day. And one of the other parts of the day, of course, I get to do some practice interviews. And I know you've been heading that up for several years now. Tell me a little bit about the practice interviews and how important they are today.
Yes, we have, Amy, and thank you for having us today. We have a great group of business professionals from the whole Tri-City area, and we conduct practice interviews with these high school students. Of course, an important part of getting any job is that job interview, and that can be a little intimidating, especially when you're new to the job market. So we try to put the students at ease. We ask them questions. We send them the questions in advance so that they can prepare. We ask them questions, and then we give them coaching and feedback. So at the end of their interview, so at the end of the experience, they are ready to go out for that actual job interview.
And of course, we see all the tables sort of lined up behind us. And to have that one-on-one time and really be engaged with the students, how important is that during this process?
Very much so, because we try to make an effort to put those students at ease, and then they feel comfortable when they go to their real job interview, which is when it's really going to count.
Yeah, absolutely. And you said you try to get them comfortable a little bit during that process too by giving them that questions. I'm amazed at how much the students have prepared for today in so many different ways.
I'll give credit to the teachers who have helped these students prepare for those interview questions, and then we take it one step further by giving them that professional feedback.
That is wonderful. And of course, today is all about the careers that are available here in our region. And when you talked about marketing and you talked about all that encompasses, I would bet that kids are almost a little bit surprised. Marketing is such a broad field and available in so many different ways at all companies.
Absolutely, and one of the things that's really cool about this particular group is that they come with so much education on technology as it is, and so we try to emphasize that the skills that they've already learned themselves and how applicable that is to marketing. From an entrepreneurial side, the opportunities that they have with those skills to just interact with the world around them is really, really exciting, especially knowing how smart they already are.
Yeah.
And then just showing them how that turns into a career path.
Yeah, we saw that already with a couple of students we met earlier today doing incredible things. Well, thank you both so much for your participation today. As we said, it is a full day here at Northeast State Community College for CareerQuest TN. It's all about business. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about the fashion show that's also part of today. Find out why that's so important for students.